Well, welcome back, everybody. Just before the break, we took a look at the match between Brackenfell and Tygerberg. The results there then going in favor of Tygerberg, 38 points to 31. So we've got a few other matches coming up for you still. Look out for the match between All Saints and Vineyards. That's going to come up for you a little bit later. Fernando Faviers went down to All Saints this past weekend and managed to bring us some footage. And, of course, we're going to look at the match between Durbel and Kuilsriver right now. All right, before we go into this game, though, Jerome, if you think about from last week, we said Kuilsriver has to start putting some points on the board. They really haven't had things go their way this year. Even though they're playing some good rugby, the ball just hasn't been bouncing in their favor, and small mistakes has been costing them.
Yeah, it's not a good season so far for them. And as we said, they need some points because they're falling behind and everybody is moving up. So, yeah, they definitely have to do something.
Yeah, Faisal, do you think that the guys are starting to worry now about promotion relegation? Is that what where the thought process is for teams? Are they now past the phase of saying, well, let's see how we do in the season?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think, like, if you look at Kuilsriver, they should start worrying a bit, and that it's a bit unfortunate. I think they've been doing well looking at the games that they've played as well. They're good performance. They're just a bit unlucky in terms of not getting their points. Yeah. But I think we're sort of nearing the point now, past the halfway mark. I would say we've had NNK played against Kuilsriver, SK Warmers, the guys that they would be targeting. They played against each other. It doesn't get any easier now. It just gets a lot more tough. And I think going into the second half, you've got the universities that will be coming back, and I think also, they also need to prove themselves. Especially UCT, it's not norm for them. Hopefully, the break would have done them wonders, and I think it's just going to get more tough.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see what it looks like when we take a look at the log. We will bring you the log in a minute or so, folks. But let's go first now. Durbel, Kuilsriver. right, there we go, folks. Final result then. Durbel 38, Kuilsriver 19. Jerome, I watched some of that game, and I must say in the beginning, in the first half, certainly it looked like Kuilsriver were controlling the ball. They were starving Durbel of possession, and I thought it was going to go in Kuilsriver's favour. I thought if they carried on playing like they played in the first half, Kuilsriver were going to put in the bag. But it just started going slowly. Durbel got the upper hand. They stayed in the picture.
Yeah, it's exactly what you say, and you can see the defense that they put, how they work the defense in the first half, and then obviously in the second half the wheels fall off. But yeah, the first half, if you compare first half to second half, they were really in the game. But I think most of the season went like that for them, so they have to find the balance to play right through.
Yeah. Faisal, your thoughts? Kuilsriver will be unhappy with that. Like I say, I mean, you said it before. They've got to start getting some points on the board, and I know you said that there are teams who are targeting each other, but I thought that Kuilsriver were going to win it when I looked at the first half.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think from my side, also watching the game a bit, and that, you know, always backing the underdog. You would want the league to be exciting. So I mean, that's a bit unfortunate. But again, coming from Super League A, Super League B to Super League A, you've got to step up. And I think you're always going to be the underdog, and you're going to be the target in that there. So it's a bit unlucky, a bit unfortunate. Yeah, there's still a couple of games. I think you just need to keep the hopes up and stay focused.
Jerome, last question. At one stage, both teams were playing with 14. Well, not at one stage. Towards the end of the game, somewhere along the line, both teams were playing with 14 men. How much of an impact would that have had on the result?
Look,
is that now equal?
I think for a team like it equals out, but for a team like Kuilsriver, they actually can't afford to play with less players. And on the other hand, Durbel, they did well to the second half to play with the 14 men and still managed to win.
All right, folks. When we come back from the break, we're going to take a look at the match between Unimil and NTK. NTK will also be bitterly disappointed, and we'll also show you the final results then from Super League A, and we'll bring you the logs back in a sec. Don't go away.